Hello, future toppers. Let's make maths simple, intuitive, and fun together. So, we got wholesome new problem which says if A, B, and this is a non singular matrix of order same. So, it is non singular matrix means suppose that if a matrix is singular means its determinant will be 0. Okay. So if a matrix is singular, its determinant is 0. If it is non-singular means its determinant would be something other than 0. Correct? Now, then inverse of this thing is, so we have to find out inverse of this matrix. So first we will copy paste the question and just try to copy correctly. So this is A adjoint A inverse plus adjoint B inverse, then we have bracket, then we have inverse, and then we have B, and we have to find out inverse of this thing. So first try to understand this property. Suppose that you have AB element, means things are in product, like first matrix, second matrix, third matrix. So you have things in product and you need to find out the inverse. So here you have to change the order. Okay, means suppose that this is socks and shoes. Suppose you have to wear socks and shoes, so you will wear socks first and then shoes. But when you have to remove it, you guys will remove shoes first and then socks next. Correct? So you have to apply that idea over here. So we will change the order. So first we should write B inverse, change the order, so last first, and then we have the middle part. So it is adjoint A inverse plus adjoint B inverse and inverse. So inverse will become the same, and then we have A inverse. Correct? I hope till this part you guys are okay. Now let's multiply things. So what I will be doing, and you know that order matters, so be very careful. So B inverse first, then this thing, so adjoint A inverse, and then from this side we have A inverse. Okay, so first thing is done. Now second part, we have B inverse adjoint B inverse A inverse. Correct? Now look at this, how we manipulate this question. So I feel that this person is known. Do you remember A times adjoint of A times adjoint of A, or adjoint of A times A is nothing but determinant of A I n. Okay, so at the end you should get a matrix, that's why I n, identity matrix. So can I write here A is behaving as A inverse and here A is behaving as B inverse. So can I write B inverse, okay, and then determinant of A inverse in will not affect because this is a matrix, so number multiplied with matrix will become a matrix, so it's okay. Here also we will apply the same property, so determinant of B inverse times A inverse. Now this could be the answer, but the answer was written in terms of determinant. Okay, so what I will do, first try to understand this thing. You know that A times A inverse will become what? Identity. Now suppose that we have to take determinant both sides. And you know that when it is in product, determinant is distributive. So can I write determinant of A inverse equals to 1. Identity determinant is what? 1 now. So can I say that determinant of A inverse is 1 by determinant of A? Now Can I replace determinant of A inverse with B inverse by determinant of A plus A inverse by determinant of B? Correct? Now suppose that this is also not part of the option. So what we'll do? We know that A inverse is what? Adjoint of A by determinant of A. So can I replace B inverse with adjoint of B by determinant of B? So determinant of A, determinant of B plus adjoint of A by determinant A, determinant B. So I can write down things as 1 by determinant A, determinant B, and then adjoint A plus adjoint B. Now you have to verify that this is the option or not. Okay, so either this or this or this will be in the option. I hope the idea is clear and you guys can handle similar situations. So see you guys in the next session of MathFlix.